Air sign, divine feminines. I popped in to see what's good with you. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, soul sky universe. Please allow me to tap in with my air sign, divine feminines, with my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius feminine spirit to see what messages you have for them at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I say thank you, Spirit. I'm going to get into each sign individually, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but I want to give a quick collective message for my feminine air signs real quick. And I just feel like trying to breeze through something that's really important or really takes time. There's a certain process. Okay, okay. There's a lot of energy of giving birth, a great purge. Someone is about to give birth soon, or someone, is thinking about this, talking about this, so this is their goal. They want to get pregnant. Throat chakra shit, this may be hard to talk about, hard to communicate. Okay, there's definitely something about some things going on a cellular level. Okay, this card, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing, right? But it's giving me autoimmune disease. Okay, someone needing to boost their immune system, or someone has a low white blood cell count. Okay, there could be a detox going on. Someone is, healing their cells, rejuvenating their cells. Okay, but also autoimmune is so loud where someone sees that there certain signs that are telling them that they're heading down the same path as someone else. They know what to do. Okay, they know how to reverse it, or they know how to get on top of it. That kind of energy. Okay, we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. Okay, at the bottom of the deck from the second deck that I was using, so a lot of giving birth to yourself. Okay, shedding, being in a period of transition. I feel like being in the birth canal. Okay, shedding your old self, stepping into your new self. A lot of uncomfortability with that. Okay, I feel like people wanting you to step out into the light, show them who you are, show them your true authentic self. I feel like while you don't know while you're still figuring that out, while you're still trying to get comfortable with the new you, a lot of intrusive thoughts, a lot of external intrusive energy, like outside, like intrusive thoughts, but there's also people who are super intrusive to your personal boundaries. Okay, certain people could be touching your person and shouldn't be, hugging you without asking, taking things off of you. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, like taking your actual items, or rubbing your stomach even, or okay, putting you in handcuffs. um I just feel like touching your arm, or touching your hand, or giving you a hug, or who says that I'm okay with that, or that I'm something about this violating your boundaries. Someone touches something that is very sacred to you. Well, this is you doing this with someone else, but you touch something that is very sacred to somebody. Well, who told you you could even do that? Who told you that you were allowed to? Anyway, let's get into it. Um, 4:08 on the clock. Gemini. Just feel like you can keep going and going and going. Feel like you get lost. People get so tired of hearing you, man, but you get lost in yourself, or you know what you're saying, or you get lost in your mind. There's so much information coming to you at once. You can't help but to say it all out at once. Or you keep going, or you don't realize how long you've been going, and that other people are literally getting tired. Other people are being drained. A lot of unintentionally draining people, Gemini. My Gemini feminines, okay, love you, but you really not knowing when to, okay, put a cap on it. Energy out here. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. with star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So I just feel like you rewriting the future out here. You for sure changing the future. You for sure deciding how you want to build your legacy and actualizing that, and you know, making sure that you leave things a lot better than when you found it or when it was given to you. Okay, those who come after you will never know the same struggles that you have known. You know, or this is someone with you, man. They're gonna make sure that they take care of you to the best of their abilities, and you're not going to have to deal with the things that they were dealing with. But a lot of you, man, this is you thinking about your children or who comes after you or who you're leaving certain things to, or the responsibilities, or who's on the next shift. Let me just get done whatever I could get done before the next shift comes in, before the next customer comes in and has to sit here, before the next person the next person has to use the bathroom behind me. I don't know what this is, but a lot of trying to be mindful of who's the next person going to come in, and seeing how much you can do for them before they come in. Be mindful of this. Don't exhaust yourself, or do, show up like this so much and find that other people are not doing the same. Okay. But also, I feel like this hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. There being wisdom in your DNA that you're going to be uncovering, that you are going to need, that's going to help you plan for your future. Okay, so I feel like it is important for you to be transparent about where you're deep diving when it comes to yourself, where you want to know as much about yourself, about where you come from, your roots, as possible. Okay, be as intentional as possible to write down or create or draw or paint whatever your future looks like to you, feels like to you. Okay, your future self. I also feel like it's important for you to keep touching your body, right? And touching it as if it already feels like you want it to, right? You may have a bigger stomach, but when you touch your body and your mind, your stomach is already smooth and flat. Okay, but physically putting your hands on your body, you already got the curves you want. You already got the bigger pieces, parts of body parts that you want. Okay, do with that what you will. I also really feel like going to going to a foreign land plays a huge part on the next level of your spiritual ascension, Gemini. The next level of your growth. Okay, I feel like this is somewhere that you haven't already been. So if you find yourself wanting to go back to the same places, going back to where you've been because it's familiar, check yourself. Go somewhere else. Anyway, let me move forward. 8:15. Libra. Double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. And play. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. What I absolutely love about this first card, double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Double mission because, yeah, you get to show up for others, man. Really pave the way for others or light the way for others, but you get to do this for yourself first and foremost. You get to enjoy yourself. Okay, this serve the world just by being you card reminds me a lot of, my existence pays for itself. I get paid to exist, and affirming that for yourself. Stepping into that vibration and affirming that for yourself daily, all the time, okay, or as often as you can. Light worker, star seed, you can show up that as that for sure, right? To really be in service of the collective, really show up to give your gifts and to give love and to spread knowledge, okay? And to awake others to who they really are, right? But struggling to be yourself, struggling to come out. This is Pride Month. Someone is really important at this time because of the way that they struggle for a really long time to come out. Someone is so happy to finally be out. Okay, happy Pride Month. There's a lot of that coming through. Someone thinking about lightening their hair, potentially playing with color in their hair. different colors. Red is loud potentially for one, but not necessarily. Or someone is looking back to a period of their life when they had different color hair and didn't even realize that this was why they were working with this color, or this is what they needed, and was intuitively doing something all along, okay, or is now intentionally and intuitively, doing it. But hair is a big one, okay? A hair transformation, a trim. Someone needs their hair cut really bad, needs their hair done really bad, needs to take their braids out, needs to get their hair washed. But also play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Really feels like it's a important time for you to rest a bit, okay, from being so serious, from being at work all the time, for being available to everyone at the time, allowing you to put your feet up, okay, knowing that the work is always going to be there, but you're going to need rest. Rest is a part of the journey. 11:11 on the clock, because if you how you show up, if you expect yourself to be pushed this way, others will expect the same of themselves. Okay, or if you push yourself and others this way, they'll push themselves and you this way. Okay, sometimes you know unnecessarily hard. Okay, or harder than you think we should go or can go. That kind of energy. And so I really feel like having a moment where someone, she gets to tell someone, this could be you. This feminine energy is just so powerful. Really gets to tell someone like, I'm unavailable. I'm busy, but also not feeling like you have to meet anybody's standards or what's the word? Yeah, meet anyone's standards, but also like police yourself, man, or worry about being too proper in some way. You can show up freely, you can speak freely. Okay, you're absolutely allowed to have an amazing time, just not with the wrong people, Libra. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Period. Time for you to move on from them. Anyway, Aquarius. Let's do 12:45 on the clock. My Aquarius feminines is so funny. I got up in Gemini's energy, and I didn't necessarily feel just feminine energy, even though this is supposed to be a feminine read, right? Divine feminine read. I didn't feel feminine or masculine. I was just feeling energy. I wasn't even, I don't know how else to describe that, right? I wasn't feeling feminine or masculine. Anyway, Aquarius, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And don't don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Okay? So it's this energy, Aquarius, of you being really called to step up to the plate, man. So much looking at other people and where they have stepped up, where they have started things, and being really disappointed in where they are, or thinking that you can do it better than them, or you could support them better than they already have been. Okay? And so there really is something my Aquarius feminine is about. Whoever you're dealing with is a masculine energy that absolutely does not like being challenged. His little ego cannot take it. Aries energy coming through real loud. Leo energy coming through real loud. But cannot take it whatsoever. So I gotta go in a whole new direction because this doesn't work for me. Right? It's so interesting because part of pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, part of that is showing tremendous restraint, even when you feel like you are unable to. And so working on that and working with the color green is a big one. Okay? Jade is a big one. I keep hearing Emerald City. I also really feel like being aware that your body isn't what it used to be, or shit is hurting ways that it never hurt before. And I feel like the response is to give it so much love, tenderness, compassion. Someone comes in and they're yelling, or someone comes in and you know they're grumpy. You need to know that it has nothing to do with you. We're all dealing with life. We're all in our own heads. Okay? I really feel like every time somebody encounters you, Aquarius, they just get fucking lost in you. What do you want? What do you love? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? It's important that you are, you know, very present, intentional. Speak it out loud. This is your opportunity. This is your space to do so. That energy is really coming through for me. So I feel like someone externally being like, yo, how can I help you? Or spirit giving you all the signs. The spirit saying, like, yo, I'm putting this person in your life because this person is safe for you to kind of explore these things with. You're going to need a support system, you know? But also I really feel like, yeah, the divine doing, you know, the divine doing this, but I also just really feel like you ignoring all of the signs, all of the synchronicities, okay, and there being other people somehow that are left in the dark that don't do well, don't cope well with whatever you're going through, whatever your answers are that you're giving them. Okay, I also just want you to know, man, that someone knows you're that deep, and they know that they're not, or they know that they're not that deep all the time. But they want you to know they can be that deep. I don't know how else to say this. I can swim with you. I can be that deep. I can go that deep, and I'll show you. But this isn't something that we can do a lot because this doesn't feel good to me. So interesting. Someone feels as if their well is running dry, or that the dam will break. I really feel like being frustrated that you can't do certain things anymore. Okay, you gotta keep up with the times. There's something about this. Damn, they not doing that no more. Damn, I gotta switch that. I used to love that. You can still love that. Nah, I can't. Not if I'm gonna be on point with what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is loving, what everybody else is on. That energy out here. Anyway, it's all very new. Your energy is so crazy, Aquarius. I also really feel like people be wanting to talk to you at the craziest fucking time. People be calling on you in your sleep. This is a part of it. I want to go to sleep out of nowhere. Protection. Call your power back. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. A lot of y'all have been being under attack. I've been being attacked while you've been sleeping. Energetically. Okay, pay attention for waking up with scratches and bruises, things of that nature. Okay, this could apply to all my air signs, but specifically Aquarius. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there, and channeling like this late has got me exhausted. So I'm gonna honor that and go to bed. Love you.